Well, welcome back to the Brad Show. You know, it's been 2 years since we've been off the air. I stood in this exact same spot in 2012 and I said, forget it. I don't think the show's coming back because everybody's going to be too busy, doing their own thing. But even though we have busy lives, they still have time for the show and they still want to showcase all the great things that they used to do, as well as a lot of new things they are going to incorporate into the show. So, might as well showcase them now. The Brad Show is basically a variety show for everyone that hasn't seen our old episodes, and you can, by subscribing to our channel, we encourage you to do so right here on YouTube. The link is also below, and join our fan page on Facebook, by searching The Brad Show. And yeah, if you ever want to be part of the show, let me know, or let the rest of the cast know, and we can work you in. We love new segments. We have a bunch of them this year, and we're ready to start Season 7 off fresh. And like I always used to do, I'm going to open up the show right now. Here's your opening. Let's get this going. Brad Show starts now. We should probably get this show started off right away. We don't want to waste any time, or your time. So let's get started. Jessica used to do the cooking segment. You remember all the great treats that I never got to try. But yeah, she's actually doing a brand new segment this time, and it's How To. This is How To with Jessica. She's going to tell us every week how to do something step by step, and it's going to be awesome. So Jessica, take it away.
Hey guys, welcome back for an all-new season of The Brad Show. Thanks, Brad, for having me back on the show again. Last time I did a cooking segment. This time my segment is a how-to with Jessica. And seeing as this is our very first episode of the brand new season, I figured we would do a how to get to know each other segment. So I have 10 questions here that I'm going to read out to you guys and give you my answers. And I want you guys, if you're feeling up for it, to give us your answers below. We'd like to get to know our fans as well. So my very first how-to segment, how to get to know Jessica and our fans. Very first question, Pepsi or Coke? I like Coke better. I feel like the flavor lasts a lot longer. I'm definitely a Coke drinker. What is your favorite cereal? My favorite cereal, and I'm going to sound kind of like an old lady, I love Raisin Bran. Absolutely love Raisin Bran. If there was a movie based on your life, who would you want to play you? Anna Kendrick. I am such an Anna Kendrick fan. I think she's gorgeous, funny, snarky, sassy. I love it. Definitely would do me justice. Absolutely. What's the drink you always order at Starbucks? I could probably ask any person at Starbucks to answer this question. They would all be able to tell you. I always get a grande, always a soy, and then usually I get grande soy green tea latte iced. But it's sometimes a frappuccino, sometimes it's hot, but it's always like typically grande soy green tea something. The people at Starbucks know me by name. It's not good. Favorite Disney princess? I love Princess Belle. Classic. Love her. Definitely my favorite. Name one weird thing that you really don't like. I really hate reading on the left side of pages. So if I have a book, I love the right page. I just feel comfortable reading it, and then I have to flip. And then I just I don't know what it is. I hate reading on the left side of pages. In books, magazines, pamphlets, brochures, whatever. The left side sucks. I can't do it. I hate it. Room, desk, or car, which do you clean first? The inside of my car is decently clean usually. My room's clean for now, but everything I cleaned up in my room is actually on my desk right now. I think I cleaned my room first, sort of, by throwing everything on my desk. But my desk at work is nice and clean. So, if you could sing any song on American Idol, what would it be? I would love to sing Don't Rain on My Parade. Definitely a classic song. That would do me justice. I do believe so. What's a phrase you always say? My mom, my sister, my mom's boyfriend, my best friend, anybody who has ever been in a car with me while I'm driving or while they're driving can attest to this. I always say at least twice a day, that's my jam, to just about every song that comes on the radio. That is definitely my phrase. Yeah, there's no denying that. And final question, do you, enjoyers of the Brad Show, do you believe in Bigfoot? And I believe that Bigfoot is wandering out in the forest somewhere with Abraham Lincoln. There you have it, folks. You get to know me a little bit more. How to introduce yourselves. Now it's your turn. Comment below. Answer these 10 questions so we can get to know our fans as well. Thanks for having me on this show, and I'll see you guys next time.
Thanks, Jessica. Now we move on to Steve, and it's the same old Steve that we used to remember all the rants you could possibly think of. He's ready to tackle another subject, fanboys. 'Cause Steve said so, and I miss saying this, I really did. 'Cause Steve said so, and like I always say, Steve, we want to know why.
Hey Brad Show viewers, what's up? It's Steven, and I'm here with another episode of 'Cause Steve Said So. So, today I'd like to talk to you guys about fanboys, internet fanboys, and how they drive me nuts! You got these people who comment on videos on YouTube or on message boards on the internet, and they're like, my thing is superior to yours. Like, for example, you have video game console fans. Why do we have video game console fans? Why do you have to support the PlayStation 4 and only the PlayStation 4? Why does Xbox and the Nintendo suck? Why? They're good stuff. I don't get this. Why do you people, or other things, Android is better than iOS. I personally am usually responsible for stuff like that, but I say it as a joke. I'm not being serious. But these people take it like it's the letter of the law. Or when Flappy Bird, guys just saw me playing it. When Flappy Bird went down, people complained about that. The fanboys complained about Flappy Bird. Now you can go on a website, not eBay. eBay requires you to wipe your phone, but you can go on other websites like Craigslist, and you can buy a Samsung Galaxy S4, something that Sprint is offering for $1, but it's got Flappy Bird on it. You can buy it for $1,000. What? Fanboys, they drive me nuts. I just don't understand them. I don't. Look, buddy. Just because I happen to like a PlayStation 2 doesn't mean I'm a Sony fanboy. Just because I happen to think that the 360 was probably a better system overall than the PS4, or PS3 I should say, doesn't mean I'm a Microsoft fanboy. Just because I own a 3DS doesn't mean I'm a Nintendo fanboy. Fanboys. They're meatballs. That's all I can say. They're meatball fans. They're fans that just jump on the bandwagon, don't think critically. I can't take it. I have a headache. I'm gonna go play more Flappy Bird. Back to you, Brad.
Thanks, Steve. Great rant as always. Now we move on to Amber, and she used to do random moments. Guess what? She's still doing them now. She's so random, I don't even know what it's all about. So stay tuned to the sunny weather down in Florida. At least that's what I remember from winter break myself. So Amber, random moments are next.
Welcome back to the Brad Show. It's another season after a 2-year break. I'm really excited to be doing this again, although I have no idea how the heck I'm going to find the time to do it with my busy schedule. And when I say busy, I'm not over-exaggerating. Going to school full-time, working 3 jobs, starting your own business, all to pay your own bills for your own place, to manage your own crap, is freaking exhausting. But I'm glad to be back. I think I got a sandwich in my teeth. That's gross. Well, to bring everybody up on date really quickly, not much has changed. I still work a lot. I have moved twice now since I started filming whenever season ago it was, 2 years ago. Jesus. I got a motorcycle, Ninja 300. It's fun. I'm doing a custom paint job to it, and I'll be sure to show everybody once it's finished. This year, I finally updated myself to the iPhone. I have a military grade case because I'm a klutz and I break my phone all the time. $100 case, so I apparently can run it over with my car. Not really gonna test it, but nothing's happening to it. I hope I really didn't just break it. That would suck. My hair is getting back to its natural color and is getting very long. But nothing else really has changed except I work all the time. I'm lucky to get a day off a month. I'm not even exaggerating. I usually have at least a shift for one of my jobs 1 day a week. Saturdays are nice because I have one 5 to 10 p.m. shift, short at a restaurant. I'm a hostess. It's great. It's short, sweet, and I can sleep in Saturday morning. Oh, it's beautiful. So I live off of these and coffee. What just happened to my video? I wanted to make today's episode exciting and cool and get to show you around Florida a little bit, but it decided to rain all day today, so I had to wait until I got off of class to film, and now I have to sit inside a house that I'm actually watching. I've been house sitting for the past 2 weeks, feeding her 4 cats. 4 cats. Serena, Bianca, Nico, and Domino. But she's been paying me mucho dinero, so it's great. It works. It's close to my work, so I can just stay here and getting to work. Literally, riding a bike, it takes me 5 minutes to go up the street to both of my jobs, which are conveniently located right next to each other, 5 minutes away from one another. It's beautiful. Instead of having to drive freaking 40 minutes a day to and from work or whatever, I need to move back here big time. I am going to explode if I don't talk to somebody, I guess. This is a form of venting. So like I said, it poured pretty much all day today. It rained. Rained. And you know what season it is down here right now? Snowbird season. Do you know what that means for us? The people that live here full-time, work, eat, live, don't come down here for seasons, stay here and work our butts off for the annual snowbirds? Me. My friends, my coworkers, all of us work for them so they can have a vacation, they can eat, they can retire and die. That was probably a little harsh. The snowbirds and tourists are what supply us with our cash flow. So I shouldn't really be complaining like I am, but if you lived here and had to deal with them when they come in and out of season, you would be thinking differently. Then, like I said, I was talking about driving and commuting and the weather. When it rains, these snowbirds are probably the worst drivers ever. Mind you, the average age down here, is between 50 and 60-year-old. Not only are we one of the top islands in the world to visit, we get the most cougars ever in the freaking United States, I swear. They're crazy and senile. If they're one and the same thing, then whatever, but they're all of that. So I'm driving in the rain, doing the speed limit, because it's not raining hard. It's just like a drizzle, a speed to have your windshield wipers at doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. Meanwhile, I'm driving past these old people that have their windshield wipers going dude, relax. Are you trying to take off? This is a car, not a plane. These are not propellers. It's not going to get you somewhere faster. I know you got a tight and busy schedule. We all do. All of us do. That is not going to get you to your destination faster, and it is not going to add horsepower to your car. Nor is it going to help your vision, especially when the rain isn't even that hard. But I think my favorite is when the rain starts to get a little more intense and you're watching in front of you, you're like, okay, well, at least we're moving. That's a positive. We're moving. You know, they haven't come to a complete crawl. And then all of a sudden you see, like, brake lights, like, everywhere. Here I'm thinking, oh God, there's like an accident, somebody's hurt. So I move over to kind of like get out of the way and hopefully maybe try and pass them. And I'm passing them and I'm like, there's no one in front of you. You can see. What are you doing? You're gonna cause an accident. Be freaked out of a couple raindrops. Now besides the rain, their driving in general is awful down here. I do not like leaving my house in season. I have to go to work, but I hate it. I will avoid it. I would rather ride a bicycle than drive my car around town. Use the sidewalks. The sidewalks are safe. There's a reason that Florida is known for not using our blinkers. It's because of the snowbirds, you know, the people who aren't even registered to live here, who are here for under 6 months a year. You're driving down the street, you're like, okay, all of a sudden, brake lights again ahead of you. Oh, cool, you're turning. That would have been nice to know. Or my personal favorite. Oh God, we're gonna miss our turn. Turn now, regardless of who is around us or who may be in the other lane. We are gonna miss our turn. We would rather cause an accident than just make a simple U-turn at the next intersection for passing up our convenience store. I'm going to cut across 3 or 4 lanes because where I'm going is much more important than your safety or where you are going. Or my other favorite. I can't see. I can't see the road. Where am I going? I'm up on the steering wheel and I still can't see over the dashboard or reach the pedals. Even more shocking? Yep, I'm reading a book while driving. This is definitely safe. Those youngins and texting, they're gonna kill somebody. Oh, don't mind me, I'm just doing my Sudoku on the steering wheel as I'm driving. Not like driving's important anyways. Everybody moves out of the way for me anyways. What are you doing driving? Why? You are endangering my life and I am not okay with that. Like, yes, I'll admit, I have checked my phone while driving. Yes, I admit I have looked at my eyeliner and mascara to make sure it wasn't running while I was driving. Mind you, at stoplights. Yes, I'll admit, I hit a trash can with my car, moving over for the garbage truck, mind you, and I hit my side mirror with the garbage can and shattered it, which I'm still ticked about, which was my first accident. I've hit a pole backing out of a parking garage and left a little dent in my car about this big. But we're not talking about me. We're talking about old people right now, the snowbirds. Anyway, I feel a little better. That drive home was exhausting. And this was all before I even opened my Red Bull. But I think that's going to be it for today. I wish I had something more exciting, but I thought that was kind of funny. And I don't know, are you supposed to say your own segments are funny? Because I kind of laughed at myself afterwards while I was editing this, but... Hey, bye, Domino! Say bye until next time, or I won't really be here next time, because Amber's gonna be back home and not babysitting me anymore. Bye. Bye. I'm cute and I'm fluffy. Look how big he is. He's a massive cat. But he hates me right now. But anyways, have a great weekend and week, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Until next time, I'm Amber. Thanks for watching The Brad Show. Bye, guys.
Thanks, Amber. That was great. Next, we move on to Matt. And Matt's always talking sports. I mean, the guy's a sport nut if he's not watching wrestling. But no, I'm serious. Sports, that's his thing, right? No, it's not anymore. Actually, Matt's going to give you some facts, some great interesting facts that you probably have never heard of. Kind of like a did you know that. So, Matt facts are next.
Hello and welcome to Matt's Facts. Now in this segment, I'm going to talk about 3 facts I've found and try to blow your mind. The first fact, recycling 1 ton of paper saves about 17 trees. Now, taking a few seconds of your time to recycle cans, paper, and even plastic can go a long way to saving the environment. Fact number 2, Instagram has banned the hashtag iPhone. I'm not sure why anyone would hashtag iPhone, but I'm sorry to say that you cannot. Finally, there is a town in the state of Washington that goes by the name of George. George Washington. Nice! That's all for this week. Thank you for watching, and we appreciate all of your support.
And finally, we end the show with one of the oldest segments in the history of Brad Show, Al's Advice. And Al's always giving great advice on a variety of topics that can get you through your week, through your month, or even through your year. I mean, look at the Brad Show. He gave great advice for, all that time, and so that was 2 years. So he's going to give some more here. And we close the show out that way. Al's Advice is coming up next.
Hey, it's been quite a while. Welcome back, I guess. Back to the Brad Show, back to Al's Advice, back to the sports, back to everything else that we've missed over the past, year and a half? Man, it's been a long time. Anyway, we're back, but Al's Advice is also back, which can be a good thing or a bad thing depending on what you liked about it, or didn't like, or hated, or kind of medium liked and maybe disliked just a touch. I've got a bit of a doozy for you for the first time. I apologize for kind of bringing something a bit heavy for the first episode back. However, here's what I have. It's a little bit personal, but this is advice for wanting something but not being able to get it. This can be from a relationship point of view. This can be from a physical point of view. This can be from a materialistic point of view, like I want that game, or I want that book, or I want that person. It's not something that's easy to deal with. I mean, I've definitely been there more than once where I wanted someone, or at the very least wanted more to do with them than what I already had, but couldn't get because of multiple reasons. For example, they were already taken, or they just wanted to be friends, or they're too far away. It's something that takes a while to deal with, and it's something that really, really sucks. The best way to actually deal with something like that would be to come to grips with the fact that you can't always have what you want. You need to admit to yourself that, look, I know this is what I want. I know that this person would really fit with me, but for X, Y, and Z, I can't have them. So, as much as you hate doing so, you can keep them as a friend, or whatever. Keep them as a friend or something, which I prefer to do. But the trick is you actually need to move on. You need to move past that hurdle and just keep searching. That's my advice for the week, and assuming this show picks back up again, you'll definitely see more of what I used to be like at the next episode. Later.
Thanks, Al. I might take that advice. I'm not sure yet. Sometimes I take the advice. But, this is the end of the show. And remember to subscribe to our channel below, right here on YouTube. And follow along with us on the Brad Show Facebook fan page. Just search the Brad Show on Facebook and then like it. And if you want an interview or you have something cool that you'd like to showcase on the show, find us, talk to us, do whatever you need to do to get on here. We'd love to have you. So I'm going to conclude the episode. We'll see you again next Friday. Hold your pants, ladies and gentlemen, because we'll be right back. Have a good week, everybody. Brad Stefani, signing out.